Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the new LIGT card to review. We're taking a look at a card who is 6'2", high work rates, right-footed, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Guys, it's like I mentioned to you guys in the leaked video when we were taking a look at the new Shapeshifters team. LIGT had a card previously, right? He has this like hunchback thing about him, whether it's a running animation, whether it's the body type that he's working with. That animation thing makes cards defend like monsters. Koulibaly, Theo Hernandez, even Klosterman. Klosterman doesn't have the body type, so that's what makes me think it's the running animation, right? Klosterman doesn't have a card anymore that people will use because people use different cards nowadays, but you know what I'm saying. So there's a lot of potential with this card, okay? A lot of potential. Player traits, he has power header traits, solid player trait. Power header will notice if he goes for corner kicks, but we'll probably, I don't know how often we're going to get those. In-game attributes, we do have to give him the shadow chemistry style to boost the pace to be at a 98 for acceleration, 99 for sprint speed, which is obviously fantastic for how this card kind of plays out in game. When it comes to shooting, he does have some shooting capabilities. So the 99 shot power, 97 long shots is great if you do actually go for a long shot. But we'll see if we actually do get into those scenarios because we probably won't. I think the main thing when it comes to LIGT's card is testing him out defensively. So what we'll do is we'll use him in the CDM position on stay back while attacking cover center, and just test him out defensively. We're playing regular FIFA since we're reviewing other cards as well. So if we do get into an opportunity where it feels natural to hit a shot, then we'll do it. But the shot power being there is great for long shots, and it's also great for the heading, right? So the shot power to 99 with a power header trait, if he does get into the if he gets inside the 18-yard box, will definitely be very nice. Base card stats for passing on the card, also in a fantastic area for a card that you could potentially use as a CDM or a center back in your team. The dribbling stats, also very good for this card because with him in game, I don't necessarily see myself using LIGT as a center mid per se. Like obviously with this card, you could totally give him an engine chemistry style, boost the pace and the dribbling and the passing as much as possible and use him in that midfield setup as a center mid. Don't get me wrong, you could totally do that. But because he is 6'2" and he's working with that unique body type, I feel like the main purpose of this card is to use him in those defensive ways, right? So boosting the pace and the defense to essentially be perfect while working with essentially perfect physical, I think is going to be the more ideal thing. Because if I'm using him as a CDM in the team, I want him to have that pace and defense as much as possible. The dribbling on the ball, I feel like is perfectly fine for the most part. Again, with defense and physical being in the perfect area, it definitely looks like a card that should feel fantastic in game. So with LIGT, guys, we are going to be using him in two different positions, right? Since we're doing reviews for other cards, might as well check out LIGT too. Because my boy actually got really lucky and packed a lot of cards in this account. But we're going to be using him in the 4-1-2-2 setup. So you're going to see that I have Gomez as a CDM, who could totally play there, of course. People will mostly use him as a center back, but it's always good to have that rotation thing, right? So in the beginning, you're going to see LIGT being used as a CDM, right? So the CDM position is going to be on stay back while attacking cover center. And then we're also going to switch in game. You're going to use Gomez as a CDM, and then we're going to use LIGT as a center back, just being on balance instructions. Like we're not doing anything to him, just stay back while attacking like the normal defenders. You don't really do those crazy instructions on those guys too much. So yeah, we'll see what he's like in game. Hopefully he's a beast. I messed that up completely, but LIGT, let's go. Pass off here, good stuff. Well done, LIGT. Nice, scored the ball. I went through LIGT's legs there, unfortunately. Nice LIGT. Beautiful goal. Let's go, boys. Got him on the shot cancel there, too. LIGT was well positioned there. I'll take that. done. I love you, Delit. Nice, Delit. Nothing crazy special there from Delit AI-wise. But it is kickoffs, so kickoffs do be weird. You guys know those ones. Ah, come on. Gotta be possession-based. Get it! Oh. Well done, well positioned. Nice. Thank you. Nice, Delit. Please, yes, Delit. Oh, Delit comes out of nowhere. Let's go. Oh, Delit, I love you. Yeah, good. Kind of hoping that me just being in the position would help. Okay, guys, so that was us using him in the midfield setup. So since we have Gomez in the team, we could totally use him as the person who is the CDM. And then we put Delit at center back. Yeah. Okay. Cool beans. Let's go try that out instead. No. Okay. Nah, my boy's got that muscle. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, I had a feeling he's going to want to pass in the middle there. Thank you, Delit.
No surprise there. The hosts have enjoyed most of the possession, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back. Oh, wait a minute, Stuart. Look what's happening.
Nice. Diaby even on 5 chemistry, man. This guy still, he do be doing the thing. Yeah, Delit's been great. Like midfield position, defensive position. Yeah, that one was trouble. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, I don't know about that one. Delit well positioned. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Delit card. So, guys, you honestly cannot go wrong for the price at 164k for what this card offers in game. It is actually a very, very solid card. I was using him in the CDM position. I was using him in the center back position. It genuinely didn't matter. He performed really well in both areas. Now, obviously, for the meta aspect of the game, it would be really nice if he was a medium high work rated player, but him being a high is not that big of a nuisance. Defensively, this guy just defends really, really well. He has great defensive animations. Positional awareness is really good. He does a lot of AI stuff for me, right? Which is obviously like a really big deal. I'm very curious to see how this is actually going to end up being when the patch actually rolls out, because the AI doesn't do as much for you, but from the body type, from the pace that he has, defense and physical, it's just a really good all-round card that gives you very important links with different types of players, right? Like if you have Chiellini in your team still, who is still a great center back to use in the game, that's a green link setup that you can work with, right? So there's really not much wrong with the card. I think you could definitely play him in the midfield or center back, and he performs like a monster in either or. Many times he came up with like some crazy defensive animations. So but yeah, a lot of things that you're going to be working with probably is you could do Delit with Gomez. You could switch them in game if you want, right? So it's a variable that you can work with. Chiellini, obviously very good. Dybala, an absolute monster of a card. So we are definitely going to be using him. That's another one too. Quadrado to link up with as well. Di Natale. Striker card if you have that. Cordoba center back card. Karsdorp if you're still using that, actually in like a 3-back or something. That wouldn't be bad either, actually. Chesney goalkeeper link. So there's so many different things that you can work with when it comes to DeLitt. DeLitt is a very, very solid Shapeshifters card to be released. 160k is incredibly fair value for what he offers in game. If this was an SBC, I would probably tell you guys to actually complete him. Let me see the midfielders in this league. That's what I'm very curious about. Syria. Okay, so there's Sandro Tonali, medium high work rate, so it's a different type of card. Spinazzola is absolutely incredible. Spinazzola is amazing. Amazing, amazing card. That wouldn't be a bad link up, actually, using Spinazzola with DeLitt in the midfield. That would be pretty decent. Kessier is amazing as well, too. Like, for me personally, it would be Kessier and then somebody else. I forget who the other person was. But yeah, for the price of the card, and here's the thing: it's the key thing here is the links. The links that you can work with. It is a very solid card in my opinion. So yeah, definitely worth picking up. He's very, very good, and I had a feeling he would be because that body type works really well. The defense and stuff, man. Transition speed's great. Positioning is great. It's just a very solid card for the price range. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.